In this video, I'm going to share how to report PDUs, what are the different categories to report PDUs. I will actually open my own profile and I will show you how to report the PDUs. And this is going to help you when you are reporting PDUs. Okay, for those people who don't know what PDUs is, what does that mean? PDU is Professional Development Unit. If you are certified PMP, PGMP, RMP, in order to maintain your certificate, you need to have those things. Okay, in order to maintain those certificate, each certificate demands certain type of PDUs to have. For example, PMP, which is the most known certificate, you need to have 60 PDUs in order to continue with that certificate. Okay, so for example, I have multiple certification, DASM, DSSM, PGMP, okay, CAPM, anyone where it is not there. Renew SP. Okay, great. For PMP, I had some PDUs I can add, right? And you see my renewal date is this. If I don't renew it by then, my certificate can actually expire. Okay, so what I will do, so I'll click on report PDUs. There are certain categories that you can look into that. PDUs claim code. For example, like I'm PMI authorized training partner. If you have taken a second training for me after PMP, I can give you a code, you can add that. Or let's say you have taken a training course or training, you can add that course or training here. Any type of training does not matter. You just need to provide PMI the certificate, proof which training you have taken. Have you organized any kind of meeting like PMI chapters, professional meetings, whatever the meetings you have? Even in your own organization, you can add that. Online data. Did you watch anything related to project management? Something that you can prove, share link, even listening to podcast, not Joe Rogan podcast, but related to project management. Read. Have you read any book? This is very interesting one. Informal learning. Did you attend any informal learning session? So you see there are two categories, educational and giving back to the community. If I go back to PMI dashboard and I show you, close this. This PMP, 35 PDUs have to be giving back educational, 25 as giving back. Okay, you can also put all 60 PDUs as educational. It will accept, but giving back maximum can be 25. Right? Now, giving back is a very interesting criteria. You are working as a practitioner since you did PMP. So for sure, you are working as a practitioner. You can add those PTUs. If you created any content, you wrote an article, it took 1 hour, 2 hour, you can add there. You give the presentation, you can add there. You act like as a mentor, you are teaching other people. Each one teach one mentor. Like what my mantra is, you can add PDUs. As a volunteer, you can add PDUs. So many categories there for you to add PDUs. For example, let's start with reading the book. Okay, so which book you read? Let's say you read my book, Pathway to PMP. Author Amer Ali, title, and you read it after doing PMP. It's important, everything after PMP. Pathway to PMP. I read Pathway to PMP, written by Amer Ali, etc. Okay, so you can put the link, you bought it from me. You can put my website link. You can put the Amazon recipe link. When did you start it? Right? When did you completed it? So a normal book, you can read 2 to 3 hours. So you can put those PDUs for whatever the certification you have. You can put those PDUs for that. Easy peasy. You just submit it and agree to it. So that PMI normally accept that direct PDUs for the books. And if they even ask you, you can show them the proof, whatever the proof you may have. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next category. Next category is basically created digital media. I create YouTube. Like for this exactly video I'm making, let's say this is 30 minutes video, I can add one PDUs or half PDUs. I can claim for that. Or you watch that video, you can claim for that. Okay. So online or digital media, provider name, okay, title, description, put the details into that, and you can put your PDUs into that category. Straightforward. Okay. Similarly, all those other categories, informal learning, reading, organizing meeting, you can put it. Okay, so let's say one of my students, Sanan, today was asking about that how to add videos and things of that, which actually motivated me to add this. So he took training from of ACP. He can put like this is my name, organize my since I'm PMI ATP, right? 60 you can see. So course name PMI ACP exam preparation, right? Whatever the code I will give him, he can add the dates completed, then add the PDUs, etc. etc. You see, I just put the name, my all my contact information, email, they automatically put it there. What PDUs I taken, they can do that. So if you have taken training from ATP, you can put those things after that thing. Now, what I love a lot is sharing knowledge. So let's say you shared as a mentor. If you are working as my student, if you are working as a mentor for me, if you are teaching other students, I made a small 2-minute videos only for my students, how they can add PDU, use my name. But let's say you are working in any ABC organization, right? What is your title? How you are sharing knowledge? You add that thing. When did you did? How many PDUs you gave for DSSM, whichever the certification you did, you can add PDUs if you are teaching to other people. So this is important thing. You are sharing knowledge, a very important way. You can add as many as 8 PDUs. You gave any presentation on project management, you can add 2 PDUs. You created an article, like one of my student Deepak Verma, I saw he makes a lot of article, he can add there. Working as a professional, this is a very beautiful thing. These are the free PDUs. You work as a, let's say you work in Saudi Aramco. I'm just giving example. Whatever that. Your job title is senior project manager. Your responsibility, you can give that. Contact person, you can give the name of a person, your boss, their phone number, their email address, right? If you don't even want to give, this is optional. Then date started, date completed, add PDUs. That's it. It's very simple to add PDUs, no cost at all. But the important thing is add the PDUs. Please add the PDUs. It's a very important thing. For example, let's put it there, working as a professional, employer pull, senior trainer, PMP. I am just adding there. So I'm just adding the PDUs, let's say, for the month of September or till today. Okay. DSSM, I can add 2 PDUs. I taught one class. PB I taught it's 8, but I'm gonna put 4. Portfolio, I yesterday had a session for 2 hours and I'm teaching it. I can add that. ACP, I recorded today. SP to RMP, I had a session 4 hours. PGMP, we had a session 4 hours. CAPM, I had 2 hours. PMPM, always doing, I can put 100, but let's put 8. Okay. Now they will ask the certificate for the organization. I submitted the PDUs. They will ask the certificate. They will ask the requirement. Like for example, if the PDUs are accepted, immediately they will be shown. If they are more information, you will immediately see a notification here. I did not get any notification. So let's see, do we have more PDUs added in our certifications or not? So far, no, but they will add. Yeah, added 20 PDUs. PFM, 2 PDUs added. There was 0. PBA, 2 PDUs added. RMP already come. Where is my CAPM? PFMP, PMP, SP, ACP. Yeah, CAPM also added. So all those PDUs are added, and that's the most easiest way without any cost. Many people ask to like pay this certain amount to add PDUs. Why would you do that? If you are working as a professional, it just take like once a month you can do that and work into that. Another way, and I would say that is the most easiest way. If you are a PMI member, just type PMI webinars. PMI webinars, okay, and this is on-demand webinars, right? This is you can go project management webinar or on-demand webinars, both the same thing. Okay. Now this is the cheapest way and without any cost. You can watch these webinars and like for example, this webinar, 6 PDUs automatically will be added into my that. 6 PDUs, right? Okay, project management webinars. Where is that? So you put a lot of webinars here, on-demand webinars. If I go there, yeah, you see, it is showing me I need these many PDUs, ways of working, power skills. These many PDUs are needed for this thing. So it is actually showing me to watch this webinar. So if I watch this webinar, these are mostly good webinars. If I watch the entire webinar, right? So I cannot put it in there. If I watch automatically, if I'm PMI member, automatically my PDUs will be added. So the cheapest ways to get membership, watch the 60 PDUs, 60 hours training in 3 years, and you will be added. So I have given you all the ways you can add all the PDUs for free. Don't spend money on it. There is no need. Okay. I hope that helps. If you like the video, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and feel free to put comments on it. And if you have any follow-up question, feel free to ask. I'm gonna make sure I answer those. Bye-bye.